Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you live to Monday Night Raw, coming to you live in the hometown of King Kong Bundy. And we are kicking things off with Roman Reigns. We're live in Atlantic City, New Jersey, the hometown of King Kong Bundy. Let's hear what the big dog, the new Universal Champion, has to say. Roman Reigns. And here comes the former, that's right, the former WWE Universal Champion. The Beast is here. The Beast incarnate's in the house. He isn't in a very good mood for tonight's show. When is Brock Lesnar in a good mood anyway? Let's see what he has to say. Brock Lesnar just attacks Roman Reigns with authority. Roman Reigns fights back. Roman Reigns trying to get a weapon of some sort. And Roman Reigns is hitting Lesnar with a steel chair. Lesnar shrugs it off, and it's a clothesline. Referee is backing Lesnar up. What's going to happen tonight on Raw? Well, ladies and gentlemen, after that encounter between Lesnar and Reigns, I'm getting word that at Extreme Rules, Roman Reigns will defend the Universal title against Brock Lesnar in a last man standing match. But coming up next, we have the number one contender for the Raw Women's title, Becky Lynch, take on the raven-haired lady, Paige. And that's next, here on Monday Night Raw. These fans are on their feet for the Irish last kicker, Becky Lynch. The following contest is a women's division match, set for one fall. Introducing first, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch. Well, as Becky Lynch makes her way to the ring, currently is in the ring right now as we speak. She has a match against the raven-haired lady herself, Paige. And this is the first match here on the card of Monday Night Raw. We also have Razor of the Authors of Pain taking on Kevin Nash of the Outsiders. And her opponent from Norwich, England, Paige. As the raven-haired lady, Paige makes her way to the ring. She hasn't been winning many matches as of late. And at the same time, she has a match up here tonight on Monday Night Raw against Becky Lynch. And Paige, she says this is her house. Well, I could possibly disagree with that because she hasn't been winning lately. You know, this is going to be a good matchup, nevertheless, even if Paige has been losing lately. Referee calls her match to start, and here we go. Paige trying to work on the arm of Becky Lynch. But wait a minute, what a counter into a hammer, into an overhand wrist lock, slamming Paige's arm to the mat. And now Becky Lynch shoves Paige into the corner, into the ropes, I mean to say. Referee's looking for a clean break. And Becky Lynch falls back into a side Russian leg sweep. What a nice jawbreaker by Becky Lynch, and now working on the arm of Paige. What a smart strategy to the raven-haired lady from Becky Lynch. What a smart strategy for Becky Lynch, that is what I'm getting at. And you know, Becky Lynch, she is the #1 contender for the Raw Women's title. A loss wouldn't do very good against Nia Jax to Paige, that I will say. This jawbreaker by Becky Lynch. Paige tries to counter. With a broken arm, she tries to counter. Now working on the arm again goes Becky Lynch. Leg drop across the arm. Paige counters. Paige trying to get something going here. And now Becky Lynch working on the arm again. That arm is hurt. And when does Becky Lynch care? Back exploder suplex by Becky Lynch. And the Lord knows what Becky Lynch is thinking next. Suplex into a disarmer. Disarmer's now locked in. And Paige fights out of the disarmer. Becky Lynch, what a nice reversal there. And hammering her feet into the arms of Paige. Could really do damage to the arm if you ask me. You know, this is a matchup that a lot of people pretty much would want to see because they both were on NXT. They both were former NXT Women's Champions. Of course, Paige was the first NXT Women's Champion. No, Paige. Then I sit down powerbomb from the apron. But Becky Lynch gets the shoulder up. Right, Becky Lynch with a nice counter into a nice sweep with the leg by Becky Lynch. And now Becky Lynch trying to gain the control of a match at this caliber. Paige with a nice maneuver there. The Paige Turner connects on Becky Lynch. Paige with a headlock. Becky Lynch gets out with two elbows right to the ribs. An fisherwoman's suplex. And Becky Lynch kicks out. Now what could Paige be possibly thinking of here? She's setting Becky Lynch up on the top turnbuckle. She's thinking Rampage from the turnbuckle, and she connects with it. It's knockout time for the Irish Last Kicker. 1, 2, and Becky Lynch gets the shoulder up after the Rampage off the ropes. Becky Lynch fighting back, and now hit with a nice heel kick by Becky Lynch. And Becky Lynch with a nice back exploder suplex. And Becky Lynch with a disarmer again. Disarmer. This could be it for the raven-haired lady. And Paige taps out to the disarmer. And what a great match this was for Becky Lynch. Well, Paige, she put up a fight, but it wasn't enough to put Becky Lynch away. What a great matchup this was. This is what I thought did Becky Lynch in. that Rampage off the ropes. This was the cover after that move, which referee counted 1, 2, and Becky Lynch was able to kick out as the referee was coming down with a 3 count. Becky Lynch locked in that disarmer. Wait a minute. Nia Jax is in the house. Becky Lynch wants Nia Jax in Extreme Rules, but this assault is uncalled for. You know. Oh, good night, nurse. What a nice signature maneuver there by Nia Jax. Nia Jax, Samoan drop time. It's time for a Samoan drop. Nia Jax just ambushed Becky Lynch. What is this gonna mean for Extreme Rules? Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, Razor from the Authors of Pain will go one-on-one with Kevin Nash of the Outsiders, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions. Will collide against Razor of the Authors of Pain, which last week on Monday Night Raw, the Authors of Pain single-handedly decimated Breezango to actually get another shot at the Raw Tag Team titles at Extreme Rules. What a huge night we have for you on Raw. In Atlantic City, New Jersey, a hometown of King Kong Bundy. And these guys are like King Kong Bundy. Here's Paul Ellering. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Paul Ellering and Akam. He is representing the Authors of Pain, Razor. Well, as Razor of the Authors of Pain makes his way to the ring with Paul Ellering and Akam, these two men want to make a name for themselves and capture the Raw Tag Team Championships at Extreme Rules, so they're getting another shot at the titles. And you know, this is going to be a great matchup, though. You know, this should be a good match. Razor versus Kevin Nash. And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by Scott Hall from Detroit, Michigan, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Kevin Nash. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Raw Tag Team Champions are in the house. And they are about to have Kevin Nash hopefully kick some ass over one half of the Authors of Pain, Razor. Again, this is not a tag team match. This is a non-title matchup. And they are here on Monday Night Raw. And Razor and Kevin Nash are in the ring. Referee calls for the match to start. Here we go. I have never seen in my life Kevin Nash look like he ran into a brick wall before, as that's the way it looks for Razor. For Kevin Nash to be ran into a brick wall like that. Wait a minute. And Nash counters into a Boston Crab, but Razor gets to the ropes right away. So he didn't really feel much pain in that, obviously. And Kevin Nash has been sent into the turnbuckle, knee right to the face of Kevin Nash. And Kevin Nash, Lord Almighty, for God's sakes. Now Kevin Nash is being dominated on. Razor on the attack. Now but Kevin Nash turns things around here into a cover, hooks the leg, and Razor kicks out. And now Razor is just hammering away on Kevin Nash. Razor counters with a boot. Kevin Nash was probably thinking about doing what Razor did to Nash, but to no avail. Razor just struck Nash with a clothesline and delivers a nice spinning powerbomb to Kevin Nash. And wait a minute, Kevin Nash kicked out, and that was Razor's finishing maneuver. Kevin Nash is back in control though, trying to make an impact on Razor. Now Kevin Nash striking with the knees. And knee right to the face of Razor. That always works, hopefully. Nash with a big boot. This could be it. But he's got to capitalize. Nash has got to capitalize here. And that's why Nash had to capitalize. Because Razor just might have turned things around. But wait a minute, Kevin Nash is back turning things around again. This is why Kevin Nash is a former WWE champion. This is why he started the whole NWO thing. Wait a minute. Akam. Because of the distraction. Wait a minute. Kevin Nash counters. Kevin Nash gonna go for it, going with a jackknife. He's going for a jackknife powerbomb. The jackknife powerbomb connects on the Razor. Wait a minute. Normally I'd say this is it, but Akam just distracts the referee again. What's the world coming to with people distracting referees? I mean, yeah. I mean, Paul Heyman did it, so I suppose why can't Akam do it? Akam Razor counters, so does Nash. Wait a minute. Looks like, to me, like there's gonna be another power bomb. That was an uncalled for move, but wait a minute, Kevin Nash still kicks out. I think Razor should have been disqualified. The referee never saw it. And Kevin Nash on the second jackknife. And Kevin Nash scores a victory. I think that was a big mistake that Razor made by knocking down the referee and attacking Scott Hall with a steel chair. Because Kevin Nash walks out victorious here on the longest running weekly episodic TV show in history, Monday Night Raw. What a matchup that was, ladies and gentlemen. With Razor almost, I mean almost picking up a victory. Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, after being dominated on by Braun Strowman at Vengeance, The Undertaker has a match, and it's next, our main event of the evening, against the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. And what a matchup this will be. Here tonight, the Demon from Death Valley going one-on-one with the Samoan submission machine. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event of the evening, set for one fall. Introducing first, from Huntington Beach, California, the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe, is making his way to the ring. And he's got a matchup against the Demon from Death Valley, The Undertaker. And you know, Braun Strowman, I never seen anybody dominate The Undertaker like Braun Strowman did. At the Vengeance pay-per-view, which is all true. but I'm pretty sure Undertaker could still push Samoa Joe to the limit. And his opponent from Death Valley, weighing 299 pounds, he is the Demon from Death Valley, The Undertaker. Well, this is an all-inspiring entrance here on Monday Night Raw, as the Demon from Death Valley, The Undertaker, is competing on Monday Night Raw. And this is our main event of the evening. We all know what Undertaker is like when it comes to Monday Night Raw. You know, this is our main event, and I hope you all enjoy this main event here on Monday Night Raw. This is simply an all-inspiring entrance. Oh man. The referee calls for the match to start. Here we go. Samoa Joe starting things off with a knee right to the face and a side slam to the Undertaker. Samoa Joe looking for a move. Undertaker counters and runs into a clothesline by Samoa Joe. And Samoa Joe attempting some sort of maneuver, but it was countered by the Undertaker. And a nice jumping clothesline to Samoa Joe. You know what, a nice maneuver by Samoa Joe, working on the arm, or hands, so to speak, of the Undertaker. And now a buckle bomb into the turnbuckle. And now, what a nice slam there by Samoa Joe, sending Undertaker right to the floor, and it's, I think Undertaker was given time to trying to get time to regroup. But Samoa Joe is now sent into the ring, into the ring post. I'm mixed up here. Undertaker firing back though. Vintage Undertaker. What a nice maneuver there. Samoa Joe misses that spinning back fist. Undertaker another reversal. And then countered though by Samoa Joe into a neck snap and a 3 elbows to the head, I should say. That ought to do damage to the Undertaker, and this might as well do enough damage. But the Undertaker counters. Undertaker wanting revenge over Braun Strowman, though. I'm pretty darn sure of it. The Undertaker trying to fire back. And an uppercut shot right to the jaw of Samoa Joe. Joe counters. Now again, working on the arm of the Undertaker. And Samoa Joe literally is back to dominating on the Undertaker. The Undertaker still gets the shoulder up after that. Samoa Joe with another headshot. I mean, Undertaker with another headshot to Samoa Joe. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, Samoa Joe trying to gain control of this. Undertaker's trying to gain control of this match up here. Undertaker gets out of it. Undertaker gets out of that predicament, but at what price? No, Samoa Joe sets the Undertaker up. What is Samoa Joe thinking here? Don't tell me. From the top rope, oh good lord. Samoa Joe launched the Undertaker. I never thought the Undertaker would be launched like that from one man. And the Undertaker bites out again. The Undertaker going for it, going with a choke slam. Undertaker hits the choke slam. And it's time for Samoa Joe to possibly rest in peace as he hits the tombstone. And the cover 1, 2, and Samoa Joe just kicks out of the tombstone. Add that to 10th man on the list, and what an uppercut. Samoa Joe with an uppercut. Now, Samoa Joe gets Undertaker on the ring apron on the LED board with a body slam. Now, Samoa Joe's pretty much dominating this match up here. A boot right to the face. Undertaker counters on the DDT. Now Undertaker. Irish whips Samoa Joe into the corner. Now Undertaker. Snake eyes. Oh my god, the big boot. Undertaker misses a leg drop. Undertaker falling victim to the Chimeraplex of Samoa Joe. This ought to be it for the Phenom. The Undertaker still kicks out. Who knew Samoa Joe could actually think of dominating the Undertaker like this? And Samoa Joe with a fallaway slam. And there's Samoa Joe with a Samoan drop. And Samoa Joe with a nice hit to Geary to the back of the skull. What's Samoa Joe thinking here? He's thinking about that Corkina clutch. Don't tell me. Corkina clutch. He's taken out so many superstars with that submission hold. The Corkina clutch is locked in. And Undertaker fights out of that Corkina clutch. The Undertaker fighting fire with fire after that very move. Samoa Joe misses that boot. Samoa Joe looking for a suplex. Undertaker's hurt, but he doesn't care. He'll keep fighting no matter what. You know, Undertaker, he keeps kicking out. Chants from the WWE Universe are saying, you still got it. Perhaps the fans are wrong, perhaps they're right. Who knows? Wait a minute. Undertaker counters. The Undertaker. That's it. Last ride. The last ride. And Samoa Joe might have went for his last ride. No. No. Samoa Joe just kicked out of a tombstone and a last ride. And in the cover after that, the Undertaker still kicks out. Undertaker, wait a minute, Samoa Joe looking for a maneuver here. Undertaker perhaps was trying to find a tombstone, but couldn't capitalize. The Undertaker is fighting. He's fighting out. And the Undertaker sets Joe up on the ropes. And Samoa Joe gets clotheslined out of the ring. Let's talk about what Undertaker's thinking about doing here. Oh, good lordy. A suicidal dive out of the ring. What a move by the Undertaker. Diving that took so much out of both Joe and the Undertaker. The Undertaker continues the impact despite the pain. So Joe, though, with a nice DDT counter. And Samoa Joe gets bounced off that. Well, of the steel steps. And Samoa Joe looking to gain control Now Samoa Joe looking to deliver that Cameraplex again. And Samoa Joe and a Rainbuster to follow it up. The Samoa Joe, what's he thinking about here? The Muscle Buster! The Samoa Joe, good lord! That Muscle Buster could do Undertaker in. And the cover hooks the leg. And the Undertaker kicks out. How did the Undertaker kick out of a Muscle Buster? You know, you still got a chance. Are still coming from the universe, the WWE universe. Mojo, Irish Whips, Undertaker into the corner again. You know, Undertaker might be sent for another ride here. It is. Undertaker still kicks out. Undertaker counters. He counters into a reverse DDT. Undertaker going for the Hell's Gate. The Hell's Gate's locked in. Samoa Joe might just have to tap here. It's the end of the line for Joe. He's standing the Hell's Gate for some reason, for a long period of time. But he taps out. The Undertaker with a victory here on Monday Night Raw. Hard-fought victory, I might add. And Joe, he tried everything. Hitting Undertaker with everything but the kitchen sink. You know, Undertaker was able to get the win here tonight. Wait a minute. Here's Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman's here. Braun Strowman is just destroying the Undertaker here. Oh, good Lord, Undertaker had a grueling match, for crying out loud. This is enough, man, Braun. This is enough. Enough is enough. But then again, Braun Strowman doesn't know when enough is enough. And now Braun Strowman with a running power slam to the Undertaker. What a match this was, but Undertaker is far from winning this war with Braun Strowman. Good night, ladies and gentlemen, from Atlantic City, New Jersey.